QC person doesn't necessarily have the authority to make big decisions. So you need, as the owner of the brand, at least either be there with them or be available on a video call or Zoom to make the call.
I see, because they might spot it, but they can't make the decision.
Correct.
Got you. So, Chris, do you recommend doing inline inspections?
Yes. So, for example, here we're essentially doing an inline inspection in the sample room, except that this is not our sample. If I like, this is my hoodie sample.
Yeah.
If I knew when they were sewing this, I would show up and watch them as they sew it. In the sample room, it's not really appropriate, but in bulk production, as soon as they start sewing, you want to be there. You check 10 out of the first 100 garments that come off the line. You put them on, you check the zippers, you check the measurements. You might check like 10 out of 100, actually do the measurement checks, and just make sure that everything's smooth. Because if you don't catch problems early, you'll catch them at the end when it's too late. So that's why I recommend doing inline inspections. It can be awkward when you're in the factory and everything's, the garments have been put into the line and the sewers have started working, and you find a problem and you do an all stop. And when the sewing line stops, the factory's losing money. And so you have to be diplomatic and you got to work closely with them, and you got to make decisions quickly. You just got to say, okay, redo the first 30 that you've done and fix this. Or you say, okay, these first 30, we're just going to throw them out. They're not repairable. But from now on, you need to do all the new ones a certain way. And that requires a decision maker. If you hire a third-party QC, that QC person doesn't necessarily have the authority to make big decisions. So you need, as the owner of the brand, at least either be there with them or be available on a video call or Zoom to make the call.
I see, because they might spot it, but they can't make the decision.
Correct.
Got you.
And it might be something that they see which is not a big deal, but they don't want to be the one to make that call. So they'll take some pictures and say, hey, I see this problem, and it's because of the pattern or because of the way that their machines are set up, and we fixed it already, but the first 50 that came off the line have this small defect. Are you okay with it? And you make that decision.